first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll throw first play with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. From the gun, it's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Penix going to throw again. This throw pulled in by Pitts. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. We'll go play action now with Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On second down, it's Dak. Checking it down, this one is caught.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown
and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second down, Prescott. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Now, Dowdle. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. Prescott now. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
It's a nice start to the drive, gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. For the Falcons, pickup of 46 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. 1st down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again. Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Prescott again. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That's tipped and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of his own end zone, Prescott. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On second down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play fake. Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. 3rd and long. Prescott. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. And it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time
ball. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Coup able to add the extra point. And the Falcons take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They bring their tight end right. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
It's 3rd down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on Gainz.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man,
oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. Prescott on 1st down. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have a clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Penix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely. Really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Again, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Ray McCloud on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens, a heck of a return to start this third quarter.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On first down, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Cooks going in motion. 2nd down, Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 3rd down, Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Cooks going in motion. On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That complete to Algier. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a first down. Penix going to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw again, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off for the win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. Throwing again is Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Cooks going in motion. Now a second down throw for Prescott. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. 3rd and a yard. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first down throw for Prescott. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that is going to do it for the... They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. Now this time he'll set. Now a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try. Execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Cooks going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. They'll stick with him again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Third and short. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Throwing is Penix. He'll swing that out wide. And they continue to pour it on. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Prescott on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Cooks going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. A tight end in motion now. On play action, Penix. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Quick throw, taken in, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Curly Werner, touchdown Falcons. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Cooks going in motion. Second down, Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Dak facing 3rd and long. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll play action. It's Prep. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point drop. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.